Hey guys, it's your boy 14 Fluffies here. Today, again, I know it's been a while since my last video, about 3 weeks, and before then another month before. So, I have not been able to post very much recently, and life has been very busy. I kind of feel obligated to somewhat explain why I've been so absent. Basically just because of the fact that the house that I live in, the foundation, it's pretty much non-existent underneath the house. The house is sitting on top of the foundation, not the foundation being built into the house, if that makes sense. So underneath the little spot where the house sits, there's the foundation, and all around the sides of it is cracked as well, so it has to all be just redone. So, and after the edge of the house, there's no foundation extending under the sides of the house either. So where there's the front yard, there's no foundation under the yard or anything. It's all just empty. So that's all a big problem. We have to get under the house and fix all of it by hand. So it's just so much physical work that I obviously don't have time to even attempt uploading videos or even record. So yeah, it's been going on for several months now, so if that explains why I haven't been able to record or upload. That is part of the reason why, but it's the biggest reason why for sure. And well, let's just get into the bread and butter of why I'm uploading. This is a bit of a late upload, celebrating an entirety of 1 year uploading Yu-Gi-Oh for YouTube. So, hey guys, yeah, I'm just playing with this. I need something to fiddle with. So, yeah, because I have ADHD and such, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. So, yeah, a whole year of YouTube. Damn, son. It didn't feel like a year, to be honest. I mean, the first video I uploaded, for Yu-Gi-Oh at least, was back in September 2015. And I think it was just a little bit after my birthday. I know it was shortly after I bought a box of Duelist Alliance, so yeah, and really I feel like I've come such a long way as a player since then. Obviously, back then I was very unable to even attempt going to regionals and stuff like that, and now I can go to regionals no problem. You know, place in the double digits now, potentially top 32 seeding, but yeah, I have to go to more than 2 regionals to actually decide that, so yeah. I plan to keep going to regionals whenever I plan for them, and speaking of plans, I know there's been been posting lots of Smash content relatively recently. I have been delving into that a lot more, but it's not because I plan on giving up on Yu-Gi-Oh or anything. It's just because of the fact that there are no Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments anywhere close to here, though, like no locals at all. But there are tons of Smash tournaments around here all the time. So, and there's even a Smash scene in Stockton. So it's just like until I can kind of until I can get a driver's license and all that stuff and have a reliable car and all that, I might as well just put myself into a hobby that I can sustain locally, is instead of Yu-Gi-Oh, where I'd have to actually drive to different cities if I wanted to go to locals and stuff. But yeah, I'll get more to that in a minute. And speaking of car, I actually do have a car now. I got it for my 20th birthday. I wanted to make a vlog for a birthday vlog, but of course never got around to doing it. So yeah, I do have a car now. It needs to be registered and all that stuff, and it does have an oil leak, so it does need to have some work done for it. But yeah, I do have a car now, and but I still also need a license as well, so I need to work on that too. But yeah, I officially have a car. I can be able to drive to places as soon as I get my license. And yeah, that's all on the up and up. I also got a PS4 for my birthday, which I actually have no intention of ever picking up in the near future, just because of the fact that life is so busy, and I'm kind of more in the only video game I'm really heavily invested into is Smash Brothers. Not to mention, I kind of have no games for PS4. I'm considering Destiny because of the fact that all my friends play Destiny, and I'd actually be able to do shit with Destiny because I'd have people to play with. So yeah. Other than that, like, there are a few other PS titles, like PlayStation titles, that do interest me. Obviously, like, I'm not sure if any of the Hyperdimension Neptunia games are on PS4 or not. I'll have to look into that. Or maybe no, definitely no Corpse Party titles on PS4. That stuff's all on mobile PlayStation consoles. So yeah, on the handhelds. But yeah, enough of video games though. As far as my Yu-Gi-Oh career is concerned though, I did actually find a Yu-Gi-Oh locals in Modesto, but I actually found out about it by going to a Smash Brothers tournament hosted in the same venue. The thing is, that place holds Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments twice a week on Wednesday and Sunday, and that's really nice. When I went there, they were out of Dark Illusions and all that stuff. They didn't, but they recently had like the Dragons of Legend, the new Dragons of Legend, and the Rival of the Pharaohs. So they had that stuff all stocked up and stuff, but they had no Dark Illusions, which is what I was really interested in. Hell, I would have even taken Shiny Victories if they had it. But they only had singles and packs from those sets. And they had lots of Shadow Specters for some reason, which I don't honestly get. But yeah, a little bit of update about my Yu-Gi-Oh career. I still am keeping myself fresh up with the metagame. Still keeping myself polished on my heroes. Just testing hands, testing plays, and trying to find new plays to innovate my playstyle and for my build. I'm trying to find new tech cards to incorporate into it. Trying to deduce what the best side cards will be for the format and into the future, obviously with decks like ABC coming out soon. And trying to study up on the new TCG archetypes, because obviously I know very little about them, being Spiral and Subterrors. I actually have a copy of the Hidden City, and I'm just holding on to it and for the price to spike up, kind of like with Cosmotown, even though obviously Cosmotown wasn't a secret rare like the Hidden City was. So yeah, I plan to hold on, and I also have restocked up my binder and stuff, so I'm definitely ready for regionals again. So expect to hear more about that whenever the next San Jose regional is. I know I actually missed one fairly recently. It was I think a week or two ago. So yeah, and regionals are on an every other month basis. So the next regional I presume will be in November. I plan to go to that one if there is one. And yeah, another announcement though, I'm doing it on behalf of like the other guys in the Central Valley for the Central Valley Smash team, is that I will also be attending Let It Shine 3. It'll be the biggest tournament in the Central Valley. I'm going to be going with my friends Martin and Robbie, aka Inferno Brawler and Wobby, respectively. And yeah, it's going to be really lit. We got people from NorCal and SoCal coming up and down and up to it respectively. It's gonna be really lit. It's gonna be really fun. Even though I'm probably gonna go O2 like I do every other Smash tournament I go to. But hey, it's good to be optimistic about it. Every time I go to a tournament, I'm getting a lot better though, and I'm no lord at the game, but I'm definitely not the worst at it though. So yeah. I have no other announcements for this particular video as far as like shoutouts and stuff. I know I probably plugged more people than I normally do. I was surprised I didn't like plug anybody else, to be honest, but yeah. I do, when things start to slow down around here, when things start to get less busy, I will start to upload more often. I do have some inspiration for videos right now, just no time to record whatsoever, so yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching so very much. Please just try to be patient with my upload rate, because things will get better soon, but as is the general rule of life, things do get worse before they get better. So yeah, hopefully things don't get much worse, but yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.